in this situation of a war zone for years and years and years, and now it's coming for the extremely part when we have the war against Iran, not the Iran's people, as we know, but against the situation and the leadership over there. And we are in Telos really pray each time during the last 15 years. I'm in Telos Lemuria, a Lights organization. We pray so much for peace. In Telos, we're bringing the energy of soft and unity from all the heart, and to be in our inside balance so we can make the planet in a balance in the most beautiful place. So today, in this specifically day, there is so much tense. We are in June. It's the beginning of the summer. Everything is so beautiful. When you're going to the beach and the sea is so relaxed and beautiful and calm. But in humanity, we make some other issues. So in Telos Lemuria, as we carry the memory of the ancient days when Lemuria was sinking in one night, so many people in our community still having the fears about losing in one night everything, about dealing with the fears. And in this kind of situation, to be and to live in a zone war, we dealing each day to find the trust inside of ourselves and to be still inside of ourselves and to be in our belief. And I can tell you for sure, every time I'm here in this temple of Telos with the violet flame, as you see, when I'm talking to Adama and when I'm talking to the Master, I'm in such a total peace inside of me and in still. And I know this situation, it's like the last darkness days. It's going to bring so much light for our beautiful planet, for the children. So this is our time to be together in one family. And when I see Andos and Rachel from Mount Shasta and Vera and Ive and Rinat and all of our family in the global path, it's giving for me so much courage and good vibes of energy because we are one family. We are here together to make these beautiful days and to make this beautiful path for a new world. And I'm totally believing this. So now as we are all here and we are also in the Facebook, so wherever you are, if you are Lemuria Heart and you join us just now and you can listen for us, you are now just in the global prayer of the 7 secret flames that we created in the last 3 years since we felt the energy and the planet so much shaking and energy that makes such a shaking position for us to live it. And I want to bring and to pass the teaching part for Andos for today in the month of June, because I met Andos in April in Australia. And when we came to Australia and we came to his temple and we came together as one family and put the prayer together, it was so powerful. It was so magnificent to see how we are one family, one unity of the hearts in all of this planet. And the Jewish people, the Muslim people, the Persian people in Iran, we want to be one. We want to be in good relationship. We want to be in peace. We pray to be in peace. Even so many times we have to pray in the Telos Global Family in the Facebook. We have people from Iran connected for us over there. So this is our time to put all the separation aside. And I pray for our leadership to lead us for a peace movement for all this planet and no any more war. This is the time for us, the humanity, to rise up and to say we don't want to fight anymore. Don't put us in this position. So tell us, bring the frequency of pure love and pure harmony and balance. And this is what Aurelia put in the prayer in the booklet. So please, Andos, bring us your knowledge for this June so powerful Equinox Day, please.
Thank you, day one.
You're unmute, just open the mute.
It is unmuted. Can you hear me?
Again, you are unmute. If you can open the mute.
No, it is.
The mute, so we can
אפשר
hear
לשמוע
you.
אותו.
Wait.
אפשר לשמוע אותו.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it was in my computer. Sorry. Yes, please.
Oh dear, oh dear. Thank you, dear one. Thank you for sharing the position what it feels like to be where you are there in Israel. And as you said, the Iranians, all that is happening, it's just happening at that top level of government that is making these decisions. And it's I've got a distraction going on here. Um, I'm sorry. Ella, can you go over there, please? Um, the It's a time where you said the key word, dear one, was about the ultimate act of trust. To know that where you are where you live, you are going to be protected because it's God's divine will. But I know we want peace. We absolutely pray for it every day to have this peace that all of humanity wants, but it can only happen inside of us. You see, peace is only going to come in each individual across the world when the leaders of the world can find in their hearts to find that peace, that they're not to forgive the past. I mean, that is the ultimate act of what's got to happen. We've got to forgive the past and move on. And so, but that's what we've got to do with inside of us. Because the Telos teachings, the Dharma talks about the thousands of lifetimes that we've all had. That's what we're healing. We're here to heal thousands of lifetimes, not just, there might be some people have only got hundreds, but for the majority, it's thousands of lifetimes. And so in that thousands of lifetimes, there's a lot to be healed for each individual. I'm a constant work in progress. I'm constantly having to clear my judgments and expectations, how I think things should be. And clearing whatever bothers me. As the Dharma says, the fifth dimensional consciousness is gained when nothing bothers you. Well, I'm not there yet. I'm a big work in progress to achieve that. That gives you the insight of what I've got to clear, though, what shows up every day. Everything that bothers me, I actually hand it over. I let it go. I've created a releasing prayer card I can clear anything in a minute to 2 minutes. Anything. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't carry any expectations or anything that is fear, worry, concerns. I let that go. And it comes up for me every day, even before I walked in here today. I had to hand over expectations, self-righteousness, anything that is bothering me. So I wake up and there's an energy in me and I got to transmute it. I'm just transmuting all the time. And that's my full-time job. And that's what all of humanity's got to learn to do. They've got to learn to let go of what isn't serving them any longer. And that's the only way forward. See, because Creator has given everyone free will. And we wonder why this keeps going on, this war that's happening in Israel and with other countries. Because there's just so much involved in it. There's so many countries, head of states, have got to change their ways of thinking, and especially Trump. We know that they have all got to change. We've got to go back from trying to get even. No? If you do something to me, I got to do something to you. We've got to get out of this. And this prayer gathering is what's going to keeps helping. It keeps helping change the consciousness bit by bit by bit. But this is where the hardest part for us is to have a lot of a patience in it. That's the most difficult thing that we struggle with is patience of when is this going to end? We've just got to keep praying. The more violet flame, we can keep flooding the planet, and that each individual can keep flooding out. And I do it every day, a couple of times a day. I keep doing it, and eventually it will change. everyone to help them, because the crystalline energies of a Dharma, who's in charge of it, is actually moving closer and closer to the earth, and it's bringing up our stuff. It's getting more intensified because that crystalline energy is moving closer to the earth all the time, bit by bit. If you read the Telos teachings, it explains it. And so we are all a work in progress, but don't be looking outside of yourself to fix anything. There's nothing outside the self. It's all within. I've got to find the peace within me. Now, I don't know what it's like to be in Israel or what's going on. I haven't had to go through that in this lifetime. I've done it in plenty of other lifetimes, though, and I know about that. But the thing is, you've got to keep finding that peace within you. When you are really worried and just in fear, you've got to transmute that energy straight away. The ascended masters, your I am present, will take it from you straight away. Go back to peace. Go back to peace all the time. That's the greatest advice I can give you, dear hearts, is every time it comes up, that fear, worry, and concern of all what has happened throughout all my lifetimes that's created the pain in my body right now, that's what's got to be. And they can take it from you nearly quick, as fast as you click fingers, but you've got to keep doing it. And that's all I can keep saying to you, because that's what we're meant to be doing. We're not meant to suffer. See, Dharma says no one was ever meant to suffer. It was your resistance to let it go is the only reason you're suffering. Now, when you think about that, that means that everything bothering me, I'm supposed to be letting it go. And that is the secret. You see, if you hang on to still the same fear, you're stuck in it. It's just that you're resisting to change. You're resisting to change. And that's what humanity is going through. They're resisting to change. They're sabotaging their good. But don't sabotage yours. Keep clearing your energy fields all the time of every fear, worry, concern, judgment, self-righteousness, all the expectations, how you think things should be. We've got to keep clearing those things to keep peace in our own heart. And in that stability within ourselves of just where we're clear of all of this, and I'm a work in progress all the time I'm doing this. But that's how I keep the peace within myself. I clear these energies, and then I've got peace, and then I go about my day until I clear something else comes along. And that's the best advice I can give you, dear ones. I really hope that you can find that within your soul.
Thank you so much, Anders. And definitely in this specifically day, it's a good time to find our time and go inside of us and just to make another release and another release, because we are in the ending spiral that make us to grow and grow and grow in the spiritual path. Thank you so much for your beautiful knowledge. The Telos books are totally supported, and I invite you to have them in English or any other language, because Victoria Lee from Mount Shasta Light Publishing translated them for 17 languages. So we have it in Hebrew, but in any other part of the planet, you can read them and you can have them in your own language and have the teaching. So today we're going to start again. You can have your booklet, the 7 Secret Flame booklet. We're going to read. Let's read together. We walk in with the 7 secret flames energy. Each flame has unique color, vibration, knowledge, and actually you are welcome to come into having the teaching. In the 3rd of August, we open another workshop here in Israel in Hebrew. You are welcome to come and to learn about the masters, the meaning of each and any flames. So let's breathe. Let's just breathe in. Let's go inside of ourselves. You can hold some crystal at your hand. Just breathe in, and you can feel that you're sitting in a beautiful pyramid. Just visualize the pyramid around yourself whenever you are located in this beautiful planet of us. And let's call forward and invite first from the central sun, just bright light, just to clear the energy field, surround our bodies. And let's see the bright light energies coming to our visualized individual pyramid. And just breathe in. Breathe out. Start to release everything that no longer belongs to you. Every stress, just feel your body being opened up for receiving this beautiful new energy that's going to come for us today. Breathe in and breathe out. And I invite for today our brother from Telos, Australia, to open the pray, please, Andos, the illumination ray.
Thank you, Yelit. Our first prayer today is on page 21, because this prayer is a prayer not only for ourselves, but also for the flooding the illumination right across every man, woman, and child in all kingdoms on the planet. That's why I like to select this one, because it incorporates both humanity and all the kingdoms, because all the kingdoms are suffering too. So we've got to keep flooding them as well, dear ones. Prayer for illumination. Beloved, I am presence, light of my soul. I call for the full power of the sacred fire from the temples of illumination, for full release of illumination flame through my entire consciousness, being and world. I ask for the flame of illumination to blaze and transform all that would hinder the manifestation of love, wisdom, and power within and without my life stream and my ascension in the light. I ask the masters of light to resurrect the memory of my true identity in God and the blueprint of my divine plan. By the flame of illumination, I call for the restoration of my full Christ consciousness as it was ordained by God in the beginning of my descent into manifest form. I call for the flame of illumination to descend and blaze divine wisdom into every cell of my being, into my crown chakra and all of my other chakras. I ask for the flame of illumination to reconnect me once again to the forever present pure knowledge of the universal mind of God. Flood the earth with illumination flame each moment of each day to show mankind their way back home. Beautiful and precious golden flame, let thy light bring the end of separation in the consciousness of mankind and all kingdoms for the manifestation of God's holy purposes and the return of a golden age of love and enlightenment. And so be it, beloved I am.
And so be it. Let's breathe in from the center sun and let's have call forward for the illumination ray. Let's feel these bright yellow golden energies coming for each and one of our pyramid through the chakra of the crown. Just breathe it very slowly inside of our body, going through and open up and washing the old chakras inside of our bodies. Just breathe in. Breathe out. Be open up to connected for the wisdom of God. And feel the energy, keep washing ourselves and our new wisdom being opened up for the new awareness that's coming for the planet Earth, for the new humanity. Just breathe in and breathe out. Very good now. And I invite our sister Vera to read the Will of God Ray. Please, Vera.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Page 18, Decree for Earth and her nations. Whatever. In the full power and authority of my God presence, I am. I humbly come to the throne of grace to invoke into the physical plane of earth the most intensified dispensation and activity of God's will ever manifested in the history of time. We ask the legions of light serving this planet to absorb this divine essence into every fiber of their beings and project it into the heart flame and conscious mind of every man, woman, and child on this planet, especially every person associated with all governments of our planet in any way, shape, or form. Blaze the cosmic flame of God's will through each soul evolving here and clear away all destructive activities that might be directed against any of God's children and the light for which we stand. Seal all government positions in the radiance of God's will. Let the illumination flame reveal the divine purpose and plan for each office and individual, and give to each person the spiritual courage to fulfill that plan perfectly. Let the will of God be manifest in, through, and around all the governments of the world now and forever. Let the eternal victorious light of God illumine and lead the way for each soul evolving everywhere on this planet. We consciously accept this manifest now in full power according to God's holy will and purposes. And so it is, beloved I am. And so it is.
Thank you so much, Vera. It was the perfect prayer for today. Let's breathe in from the central sun and call forth for the blue deep ray of the will of God. And let's have for each and one of us in our own pyramid, the blue deep ray, the will of God coming to the center of the chakra of the crown, going fluently and wash our diamonds inside of our heart. Let's have this energy for our inner diamond and see the bright light shining up and grow and grow and grow as open up our chakra of the heart with the beautiful diamond shining, and wash all of our bodies and being with the energy of the will of God. I am that I am. In the perfect time of the universe of God, in the conditions, everything's been done for the humanity's sake. New Eden. Let's breathe in, breathe out, and let's wash with this will of God energy from our hearts all the field of the Middle East for becoming to be new in the new path with the masters, Moria that has been Abraham. Let's go through this energy for the sake of the new humanity, for all the souls that have been chose to live at this specifically time in the Middle East, for being in our new path as one, unity of heart. Let's breathe in and breathe out. And I invite Ivy to be with us here today. Ivy, can you hear me?
Yes. Page 25, Prayer for Divine Love. In the name of my beloved I Am Presence, I call the power of divine love to be magnified within my heart and world daily. I am love, joyous love, radiating love, unconditional love. God consumes my shadows, transmuting them into love. This day, I am a focus of divine love flowing through every cell of my being. I am a living stream of pure divine love that can never be requalified by fear, anger, hatred, dislikes, and greed. All negative thoughts and feelings are now dissolved and consumed by the power of divine love, which I am. I am, I am, I am love. I live in the consciousness of love. I am love in its fullest expression, blessing all mankind with divine love. I radiate love. I am love in action, blessing, uplifting, and healing all on earth.
Thank you so much, Ivy. Let's breathe in from the center of sun, this beautiful, soft energy that we need so much for our location. Let's breathe in the pure love, the cosmic love. Let's feel and call forward for the pole divination. Let's feel this energy, glory, pin glory energies coming all the way to our individual pyramid, from the chakra of the crown to each and one of our chakra. Let's bring this energy to make our body soft again. Open heart. Let's rising up and send this energy for all the humanity. And again, for the Middle East to open their hearts, and for the leaders in this game just now, let's send the leaders the energy of compassion to remember this energy again, to be compassionate and be loved for the sake of the people, to find the right way with talking, without any fighting, for create new reality above the surface of this planet. Let's wash with this energy, very soft energy just now. And let's have this energy to our hearts, to feel the love within ourselves. And as we know, there's so many people now, this need to have this energy. Let's focus and visualize one person that we know, especially, that this energy can heal him. Just let's send from our heart bright ray of peaceful love to the same person, and let's see how his heart been opened up as a lotus flowers once again. Let's do it just now. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Thank you so much. And I'm calling forward for Rachel, for having today from Mount Shasta to having the prayer of healing, the healing ray. Please, Rachel.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Okay, so the prayer chosen is on page 41, prayer for asking for a miracle. Prière pour demander un miracle. Demande pour un miracle de guérison dans ta vie. Au nom de la lumière de Dieu qui n'échoue pas, j'accepte un miracle de guérison dans ma vie. Aujourd'hui, je demande un miracle à tous les niveaux de mon être. Je réclame un miracle d'amour pour une résurrection complète. Bien-aimé Père et Mère Dieu, Illumine ta lumière miraculeuse maintenant. Je demande un miracle de guérison des maîtres ascensionnés dans mon cœur, mes chakras et mon ADN. Illumine la lumière miraculeuse des 7 rayons. Illumine la lumière miraculeuse de l'Esprit Saint. Dans toutes les parties de mon être, donne-moi la guérison nécessaire. Je déclare que je suis un miracle de Dieu aujourd'hui. Je suis un miracle en action, effet accompli. Je suis un miracle de lumière resplendissant depuis le grand centre soleil. Donne-moi la résurrection de retourner à ma véritable identité de Dieu. Illumine les miracles de lumière à travers moi. Bien-aimé je suis, bien-aimé je suis, bien-aimé je suis.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Let's breathe in and call forth for the central sun with a beautiful, bright energy of healing. Let's have the green emerald energy to join us today. And let's breathe it to our private pyramid, to the chakra of the crown, all the way to all the chakras, to our bodies. Just feel how it's wash us and bring us new aspect of healing. We release every tense in our bodies. We can see our body becoming new again. If you can see parts that especially needs to have healing, just send this bright energy of healing to this location. Just visualize it's been healed again. Very good. Now let's breathe in. And I'm calling forward for having the next ray. I will call it in Hebrew. It's the ray of the resurrection. The calling for the resurrection. In Hebrew, it's page 60. In English, I'm not sure. The calling for resurrection. אמרו, אני הנני התחייה והחיים. אני הנני התחייה והחיים. אני הנני התחייה והחיים. והמשיכו להוסיף לכל משפט את ההצהרה עם כוונה. אני הנני התחייה והחיים של הבריאות המושלמת שלי. אני הנני התחייה והחיים של הפיננסים שלי. אני הנני התחייה והחיים של מתנות האלוהות שלי. אני הנני החיים והתחייה של המטריקס הקריסטלי. אני הנני התחייה והחיים של ה-DNA שלי. אני הנני התחייה והחיים של נעוריי והיופי הנצחיים. אני הנני התחייה והחיים של עבודתי המושלמת. אני הנני התחייה והחיים של אהבת ליבי. אני הנני התחייה והחיים של חזוני המושלם. אני הנני התחייה והחיים של מערכת היחסים המושלמת שלי. השמיים הם הגבול, יהיו יצירתיים והוסיפו לאחר מכן את הצהרת כוונת לבכם. Let's call forward from the central sun, the beautiful energy of the resurrection, the orange golden energy from the central sun, and let's have this energy to the temple that exists between Jerusalem and the Dead Sea. In this area, there is a huge temple of the resurrection that influences the whole of the Middle East. And let's have this energy to our private Merkabah and just see how it's been washed, the whole Middle East. All of our body becoming new energy. Let's feel these energies coming to each and part in our cells, in our body. And let's have our body become new, full with energy and resurrection for a new page in our life. A new page, path in the Middle East energy. the resurrection temple being activated once again. Full energy is being sending the energy for all the country around to help the new people, the humanity, to make through this time and to build themselves from the new, their belief, the patterns, everything become new. With the new energy, they release the old energy and the new is coming from the temple of the resurrection. Let's see it happen. New belief for the peace. New belief as we can live in one, in unity, in partnership, in good team as condition for the one to all the country around. Let's breathe in and breathe out. And I'm calling forward for today for Rinat to read the violet flame energy. Please, Rinat.
Flood the earth with a violet flame. עמוד 71 בספר בעברית. הצף את כדור הארץ בלהבה הסגולה. בשם האני הנני האדיר, אני קוראת לאור 1000 שמשות מהשמש המרכזית הגדולה, למלאכי הלהבה הסגולה, מאסטר סן ג'רמיין האהוב, רב מלאך צדקיאל האהוב, ואמתיסט הקדושה, עמרי טס, שליט כוכב הלכת הסגול. בשם אלוהים, אני אשר הנני, הרבה את כדור הארץ וכל האבולוציה שלה, עם גלים ללא גבולות של הלהבה הסגולה. אני קוראת לפעולת ההתמרה של הלהבה הסגולה ולפעולת הרצון האלוהי לבוא לידי ביטוי ולהתגלות על כדור הארץ עכשיו ולתמיד. ספירלה הולכת וגוברת של שלמות אלוהית. אני קוראת לכל המחלוקות והפעילויות על פני כדור הארץ שאינן משקפות את האור הגבוה ביותר ואת מטרותיו הקדושות של אלוהים באופן פלאי בכוחה של הלהבה הסגולה להיסחף ולעבור התמרה לאהבה אלוהית והרמוניה. לשיקום כדור הארץ ואנשיה לתוכנית השלמות המקורית שלהם שנועדה במקור. להבה סגולה, להבה סגולה. הו להבה סגולה, בשם אלוהים, הציפי את כדור הארץ, אנשיה וכל ממלכותיה, עם אוקיינוסים ואוקיינוסים של אש סגולה, עד שכל חלקיק של החיים יוחזר לשלמות האלוהית. יהי רצון שהשלום והאהבה יתפשטו וישררו בכל רחבי כדור הארץ. יהי רצון שהאדמה תישאר בהילה של אהבה מושלמת. יהי רצון שכדור הארץ יישאר בהילה של שלום, אהבה וחופש. אני מודה שזה נעשה עכשיו על פי רצון הקדוש של אלוהים, וכך הוא, וכך הווה. אני הנני האהובה.
Thank you so much, Rinat. Let's breathe in and let's call forth from the central sun the beautiful, powerful energy, the violet flame. With the Master Saint Germain and Portia, let's have this beautiful energy with us today for make the transformation that we need and we are in the way to make. Let's have this energy and ray coming through our bodies. Let's breathe them and let them come in from the chakra of the crown all over our body. Just wash your aura and your energy field as we are know that we are the one to be able to be open up for the great alchemy that's been created now for the planet Earth, to be once again with all the star sisters and brothers, the seeds of light. Let's breathe in as we are in these unique days. Just breathe in and breathe out. And I'm calling forth for our brother Andos again, please, to have the flame of the ascension. Thank you, Rinat. Please, Andos.
Thank you, Ayelet. Dear ones, let us choose the prayer on page 38. There's no better time than to be flooding the earth with radiant ascension flame, dear hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Radiant ascension flame of purity to purify our thoughts and feelings. In the name of the victorious presence of God, I am. I call to the masters of light from the entire spirit of the great white brotherhood. Beloved goddess of purity, beloved Serapis Bey, and the brotherhood of the ascension flame at Luxor and Telos. Beloved Queen of Light, and beloved angels of the radiant ascension flame. Flood every particle of life on earth with oceans and oceans of violet fire and ascension flame. Purify, illumine, and raise the consciousness of all life and all kingdoms evolving here. Let thy flame blaze, illumine, and expand like the light of 1,000 suns. Purify our minds, memories, and feeling world from all blockages and negativity. Purify our bodies from all diseases and weaknesses. Flood our world with the pure snow-white radiance of the ascension flame purity. Saturate and purify until we become crystal clear, transforming all we contact with the radiant light of the ascension flame. Blaze the radiant ascension flame through us. Blaze the radiant ascension flame through us. Blaze the radiant ascension flame through us. Flood and saturate the earth with oceans of violet flame. Flood the earth with the radiance of the ascension fire. Cut us free to be with thee in the realms of eternal freedom and infinite perfection now and forever. And so be it, beloved I am.
Thank you so much, Andos. Let's breathe in the ascension ray energy from the central sun. Let's just call forward and feel this glory energies coming to our individual pyramid. With the Master Serapis Bey, let's feel the ascension coming and washing our aura and energetic field. Let's breathe it into our bodies, to our tool of our bodies, and be grateful for our own path and way. Let's be grateful for ourselves. Let's be grateful for the new planet Earth, making the ascension for her new path. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Let's put right hands on our heart. And in these specifically days, let's have our wish. Let's take a few moments for this. Let's breathe in slowly, slowly. We can open our eyes and see our beautiful brother and sister, the Lemuria family. So many beautiful souls that have been raising up and been waking up. We are in June, in the beginning of the summer, and we are holding the torch of light in these specifically days. This prayer was so important. Anders, please say a few words for closing our gathering today.
Thank you, Ayala, and thank you for doing such an amazing, wonderful job for us all too. Being able to bring through your beautiful wisdom and explanations of how we can create and how, because that's what this is all about, is creating the new heaven on earth. But the new heaven on earth starts within our own precious heart, and we emanate that energy out to everyone. You know, that loving kindness, you know, to make that the basis of everything that we do, loving kindness for ourselves. Make yourself the number one priority, to have ultimate compassion and empathy for yourself and to love thyself, because that's what this whole journey is about, is what decisions we make, that we embrace more love and compassion for ourselves, that we're not overdoing things, that we're getting the balance right, the balance between doing and being. Adama, when you read the Telos teachings, he mentions about being so many times. Be. Not so much doing, but be. And so getting that balance is what love and compassion for the self is really all about, dear hearts. I know that for some, we've got to keep going, doing, but it's not about that. It's about finding peace in your own heart by being still. Be still more often, dear hearts. It is a great gift to give to yourself. And allow everyone around you just to be who they are. Just allow them to be as they are, and you find peace in your heart. If you can achieve that, the whole world changes. Everything changes, inside of you and outside of you. So I hope that that helps you, dear hearts, because I know that is my greatest gift that I can give to myself, is to always be thinking, when I have a problem, for instance, I just sit and be with it. I just meditate and I get the answer. I don't have to struggle. We're finished with struggling, dear hearts. Choose it, not to have to struggle anymore. Just be quiet, still, meditate, and be shown the easy path going forward. It's such a simple thing, but it's dynamic. And the last parting words I'd like to give you, dear hearts, is to take all your issues that you're going through, what you're dealing with, what your struggles are, take it to the Great Jade Temple every night, because this is so amazing. That's where I have so much transformations happen to me, at the Great Jade Temple. Just ask your angels and guides and your higher self to take you to the Great Jade Temple, and ask them every night to go there, but say it every day, to be asked every night, and take what your struggles are, what you seem to be having a lot of struggle with. Take that issue to the Great Jade Temple. And when you do that, then you're getting a lot of your karma dealt with there, and it's work you don't have to do. All you have to do is embody the wisdom of it during the day. And that is Almighty taking your issues to the Great Jade Temple. I see the evidence of it within my organisation, the people that are doing it. They're changing rapidly. So I really hope that you can remember, to do that. And it's all simplicity what we've got to do, if you would only just be more still and quiet and go within to find the answers to everything. And with that, dear hearts, I think that's as much as I can say to you in this now moment of time. I wish the very best for each and one of you, dear hearts. Oh my God, you're holding the energy where you are. You're playing an important role. But make yourself the priority, dear one. Make yourself the biggest priority. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. The effort you've made to be here in this now moment of time. It's so precious to the whole of everything, of all that is.
Thank you so much, Anders. I really appreciate your word. And I want to thank Rachel and Vera and Ivy and Rinat for having the pray for today, and for all the beautiful Lemuria family that join us today to hold this energy frequency and to walk with the 7 secret flames. I again invite you to come for our teaching in the 3rd of August. We're going to make it open, a beautiful open. I really want, and I know it's going to be peace days till August. So it's really important to keep walking with the flames each and every day. And soon, very soon now, next month, hopefully, we're going to make this ascension ceremony together, the pray from Mount Shasta in our initiation journey. So let's put the pray for this, for the sky of Israel going to be open up again. And all of you can join us and be with us. Thank you so much again. Thank you, Anders, Rachel, Ive, Vera, Rinat. Love you so much, everybody. Have a beautiful, beautiful month. Thank you.
Bye-bye, dear hearts. Only blessings on you, dear ones.
Many blessings.